Imagine this, you're living a happy and carefree life, and suddenly, something unexpected happens, a job loss, a medical emergency, or something else. In this situation, do you want to be struggling for help, or do you want to be prepared? Most of us don't think about emergencies until we're right in the middle of one. That's where an emergency fund comes in. It's not just about having money in the bank. It's about feeling secure, knowing that no matter what happens, you've got something to fall back on. It's your own personal safety net, and the best part, you don't need to be rich to build one. So, are you ready to make your financial safety net? Let's get started. So, what is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is simply money set aside specifically for unexpected expenses. It's not for vacations, new clothes, or going out. It's for real emergencies, like losing your job, medical bills, or urgent repairs. Financial experts suggest saving at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, but even just $500 or $1,000 can be a huge relief in tough times. Let's consider a real-life example. Imagine someone who faced a sudden medical emergency that required extensive surgery. Without an emergency fund, they would have been forced to rely on credit cards or loans, potentially going into significant debt. Statistics show that a significant percentage of Americans are unable to cover a $1,000 unexpected expense. An emergency fund can help prevent such financial hardships and provide peace of mind. How much should you save for your emergency fund? A general guideline is to aim for 3 to 6 months of living expenses. However, the ideal amount can vary depending on factors like income, expenses, and debt. Building an emergency fund takes time and discipline. Start small and gradually increase your contributions. Consider automating savings by setting up automatic transfers from your checking accounts to your emergency fund. Additionally, identify and cut unnecessary expenses to free up more money for savings. Remember, your emergency fund is meant to be a safety net, not a personal piggy bank. Use it only for true emergencies, such as medical expenses, job loss, or car repairs. Before you can start building an emergency fund, it's essential to have a clear understanding of your finances. This means tracking your income and expenses, identifying areas where you can cut back, and setting realistic financial goals. Track your spending. Keep a detailed record of your income and expenses for a month. This will help you identify where your money is going and where you can potentially cut back. Create a budget. Based on your spending habits, create a budget that allocates funds for essentials like rent, food, and utilities, as well as savings for your emergency fund. Set realistic goals. Determine how much you want to save for your emergency fund. A common goal is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved. Boosting your income. Exploring side hustles. If your current income isn't enough to meet your financial goals, consider exploring side hustles to supplement your earnings. Here are a few ideas. Freelancing. If you have skills in writing, editing, graphic design, or programming, you can offer your services on freelancing platforms. Tutoring. Share your knowledge by tutoring students in subjects you excel in. Online selling. Sell items you no longer need or create your own products to sell online. Part-time jobs. Look for part-time jobs that align with your schedule and interests. Once you have a better understanding of your income and expenses, you can start looking for ways to cut costs. Here are some practical tips. Tip number 1. Cook at home. Eating out can be expensive. Prepare your meals to save money and eat healthier. Tip number 2. Shop secondhand. Check out thrift stores and consignment shops for affordable clothing and household items. Tip number 3. Use coupons and discounts. Look for deals and discounts on groceries, electronics, and other essentials. Tip number 4. Limit non-essential spending. Be mindful of your spending on non-essential items. Prioritize your needs over wants. The key to building an emergency fund is consistency. Even small contributions can add up over time. Tip number 5. Prioritize savings. Make saving for your emergency fund a top priority. Consider it a non-negotiable expense. Tip number 6. Celebrate your progress. Acknowledge and reward yourself for your savings achievements. This can help you stay motivated. So, building an emergency fund is a crucial step towards financial stability. By following these tips, you can create a safety net that will protect you from unexpected expenses and help you achieve your financial goals. Remember, every little bit counts. Start small and gradually increase your savings as your income grows. In conclusion, an emergency fund is a vital financial tool that can provide peace of mind and protect you from unexpected financial hardships.